Welcome into the latest edition then of Extra Time. We've got Ali and Shaka here. Voice is going.
That's cute.
Quite sexy and husky though, isn't
Well,
it?
Is that what we're going for?
Definitely.
Sexy and husky.
Shake your head. With a Ballon d'Or over, what's the crew going to discuss during the international week? Another session on goalkeepers? Well, no, because Shaka's going away for international week, but won't tell anyone where he's going.
I'm back. I'll be back in a minute.
When you're back, when's your next working day?
Friday.
Oh, that's more than a minute.
That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
No, I'm going for one day and spending 2 days at home with the family.
What about the other day?
So I'm going for one day and spending 2 days at home with the family.
Where are you going for the one day?
Huh?
Where are you going for the one day?
Out of town.
Businessman Shaq. Businessman Shaq.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Why is it a secret?
It's not a secret.
Chamber of Commerce, Shaq.
I'm going to go visit my daughter.
In Chicago?
No, went to see her last month.
Okay. Boston? No? That's where you live?
No.
Yeah, that's where I live.
Okay, so which city?
That's all. Just move on, Dan.
Sounds very... There won't be so
I don't
secretive
know.
about it.
What's the big deal?
Goodness me.
You're not coming to visit, are you?
God, I saved your life, Shaq. At least you...
Yeah.
You broke my nose. You punched me in the face and broke my nose.
Salsa dancing Shaq.
Would it be better to have a month-long international break than having so many interruptions throughout the season? What do you think, Mario, if you just had it over a period of 4 weeks to do all these qualifying games in one foul swoop?
One foul swoop.
I
It's
think
a
I
foul
wanted
swoop,
to
not
go.
a foul swoop.
Well, I had a little
I
soccer
think you want to
connotation
go
to it.
through the season. I would not want to have it back to back because at the end of the day, the form that you produce as a team, that's the one you take into your national team. And I like that cherry on the top, of playing for your national team and going back to where you spend most of your time.
Yeah. What if for a national team you have one of your big players injured?
Tough.
For that month.
Tough. What if they're injured for the World Cup? Tough.
Well, okay, well, yeah, but that's different. But yeah, you've qualified to the World Cup, and well, he so happens to be injured. But now, by design, we are now then cutting down on the opportunities of players to get back from injuries and all this other things. So no, I don't.
Tough.
You already have the World Cup taking a full month. You already have the Euros taking 3 weeks, a full month. So why would you want to?
Well, because we get going and then.
But that's you. See, that's because you hate international football.
You like it. You enjoy it.
Yes, I enjoy it. May I remind you that Venezuela right now, it's...
Yes, we got a question on that later. Don't
May I remind you that we're in right now.
I can't believe you defending it.
I love international football.
Why hasn't any one of the crew realised that Liverpool have allowed the fewest amount of goals this season? Is Van Dijk still not back to his best?
Yeah, Shaq.
Well, I feel like there's a little edge to that. Stevie, it's kind of a question for Stevie, isn't it? He's been critical still of Liverpool's defence. Is Van Dijk back to his best? You know him, Mario.
Yeah, I think his confidence is definitely growing. I think that's one of the key things. I will not want to say to his best because when he's to his best, I think he will do more. But I definitely see like he become more calmer. And I think also here, we talk about Van Dijk, but we cannot attack Van Dijk like crazy because, guys, let me tell you, he's arguably one of our best defenders. And it's not like people are talking about it here back home and saying like, oh, but Van Dijk this and that. But who else you going to do that job that he can do? And that's the thing. The only thing they ask about sometimes is make him take more charge of and responsibility, tempo, and the way Holland wants to play from the back. But hey, as long as you win games, these 2 games that are coming up that they are facing, if they win that, they win one of them, they qualified. So I think they need to focus on that.
For Mario, how important is Frenkie de Jong to the Dutch national team? Barcelona's play yesterday, as Ali very nicely summarised at half-time, was embarrassing.
He's very important. He's a key figure to he dictates the rhythm, the tempo, everything that he, just the way Holland wants to play. And sometimes I always say that is that sometimes we can get carried away when we want to play too much of the, how do you call it, the Argentinian or the Brazilian kind of type of football. And I think sometimes we also have to understand we are just a small little country with 17 million people, but the key figure in that team is definitely De Jong. So we would love to have him back as quick as we can.
Ali, will Marcelino get a tune out of this current Villarreal squad?
Well, they've tried many managers now.
Yeah.
And the player personnel that is available to whoever is taking control of Villarreal should be a team that at the very least, should be thinking about the sort of 7-6, that sort of position in the standings. And could potentially, if they were to get hot, could compete for a top 4 position. That should be the goal. But they're nowhere near that level right now. And whether it's a managerial issue or a player issue, this team underperforming, underwhelming, and very inconsistent.
Here we go then. Question for Ali. Considering Venezuela's very good start and the increase in World Cup qualifying positions, who are the 6 nations that will qualify? I'm from Paraguay.
So they're out.
Albirroja. What's Albirroja?
And Albirroja is what they call their jersey. It's a white and red jersey.
It's your Vino Tinto.
Vino Tinto, yes, and they're the sort of white and red with Albirroja.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Every day's a school day.
Yes. Okay. Right. So they're
all in one foul swoop.
Yes, and I'm sorry to say to Mattia 5 Flash, you're out. You're not gonna make it.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna go Argentina, Brazil.
Yes.
Uruguay. Colombia.
Okay.
Ecuador.
Right.
You know it, baby. Vamos, Venezuela!
You're going to jinx Venezuela? It might be a jinx, you know.
Why me?
I don't know. You just shouldn't.
I didn't put him like in 3rd place. I back-ended.
Back-ended. 2026.
Well, you know what that means.
You're going to come out to retirement?
Well, they need somebody to hold the ball up and draw some fouls.
You the man?
Hey, I'll give you a quality 5 minutes.
Wow. There we go.
That's fine.
Would you want Alejandro to play for Venezuela or the US?
The United States. He's Venezuela only name, to be honest with you.
Oh, this is the disappointed time.
Yeah. I've tried, but no.
Let me tell you, there's very Latino in him.
This is Ali's son, not like we're not talking about Ali in a third party.
No. He's very, very American.
Okay. In honor of another international break, Mario, start, bench, or drop these iconic national team stadiums. Wembley, Maracana, Azteca.
Okay. I played at Wembley and that was the dream of me as a kid. So I will never drop Wembley. And then I went to Azteca Stadium. That is definitely my second pick. And Maracana, I mean, look, because all my idols and stars played there. But those are the 2s I will go. Wembley first.
Right. Yeah.
Azteca, Maracana after.
I mean,
New Wembley or old Wembley?
Yeah, is there something to be said about the fact that Wembley is no longer Wembley?
New Wembley or old Wembley?
I'm going to say old Wembley.
Old
Because you're
Wembley,
old.
because old Wembley, I'm the last to score in the official game there, guys. I'm so sorry to mention that.
And there it is. There we go.
I just had to drop it for you guys. You know,
Yes.
you can go and look and see a defender that doesn't score a lot, but he scores on the right time and the right place. Wembley, kid's dream.
When was this, Mario?
This was when we played the game against Man United for the Charity Shield. It was the last game played at that stadium. And your friend scored a goal, and I celebrated like you should. Slide on the knees, my friend, and the arms wide open.
Yes.
Just fly.
Hey,
That is a great quiz question.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant quiz question.
well, I tell you, this is what I've learned from today's show.
Yes.
Mario, when he got his first national team call-up,
Yes.
danced the night away,
Yes.
and he celebrated.
Yeah.
And then celebrated again at Wembley, which I assumed that he then danced the night away as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna guess.
Of course, Ali! Ali!
So, Shaka, I'm guessing you played at Wembley. You played at Azteca, did you?
I did not play at Wembley. I was on the bench at Wembley. No, I did play at Wembley for Reading. No, I think about it.
There we go.
For Reading. I played at Azteca, yes. Never played in Maracana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you play Maracana?
Nope. No Maracana, no Azteca. Playing other places in Brazil. Didn't do so well.
Oh, yeah.
But no
Azteca
Maracana.
I've been, guys. Azteca I've been. Guys, I have to mention it. 16-year-old kid playing against Necaxa in Mexico.
Wow. Wow, Mario.
There was no
just
dancing
saying.
then.
I went down in the altitude there. I did not care if I could breathe or not breathe. I've been to the glorious stadium of the Azteca.
I like
Yes.
that Mario rubs his hands like that. It's like there's a story coming. It's quite exciting. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Those hands have been dancing.
Wow, they have.
Down to this conversation.
Big hands.
Down to this
I'm
conversation.
just saying.
You know.
Bet he can't fit his fist in his mouth. There we go. Who was in charge of music in your locker room, Shaka?
Razor Ruddock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Razor Ruddock, who is...
Neil Ruddock, who used to play for Liverpool
West Ham.
and then came to West Ham.
Yeah.
And it was Elvis Presley was our artist of choice.
Oh, wow.
It was fantastic.
That's cool. I'm caught
Absolutely
in a trap.
fantastic. All sorts.
React.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
All that.
Yeah.
Blue suede shoes too.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, amazing.
What about you, Mario? Who was in charge of the music?
We had a guy. I don't know. I'm sure Shaka knows. I don't know if you know Dan. For Ellie, maybe between Jody Morris was playing
Yeah.
for me. Oh, in the dressing room, I came and it was Donald Jones. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know what's up? Oh my God, the whole dressing room was bouncing. I couldn't believe it. I'm a small kid coming from Amsterdam. I'm walking into the dressing room. I said, guys, we're gonna play. They did not care. They brought the party. I was like, okay. And everybody
Okay.
just bouncing his head like this. And I'm like, I'm in the Chelsea dressing room and thinking like, what's going on? And everybody was loving it. So Jody Morris, biggest DJ at Chelsea.
Mario, why didn't they could have played your single now in the Chelsea dressing room to get them going?
Yeah, but hey, I'm sorry, man. It wasn't my time at that time. I tried, but they said no.
No. Oh, that was it. Ali?
That Razor Ruddock was a boxer.
There is a boxer by the name of Razor Ruddock.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you didn't know about my boxing knowledge.
Okay. Right, what about...
No.
who was in charge of music in your...
Well, not me, Dan.
No.
Obviously, not me. And I was far away from it. So.
Yeah, I didn't think you wouldn't like the music.
Well, depends on what is playing. If had it been Elvis, I would have been all over
Yes.
it. But
Elvis was good.
Yeah.
Elvis is a good choice.
Or Garth Brooks?
oh well, I would have taken some Garth Brooks, some Monster ballads. I would have taken some Monster ballads.
Very almost said Garth Brooks, Shaq, but I didn't.
Well, Dan,
That is it. That is the
really
end.
proud of you, Dan.
Well,
That was
thank you
good.
very much.
Yeah.
Ali.
Very
Reached
good.
a new level. Just a reminder, ESPN FC is back without Shaka.
You all can cope without me for a couple of days.
Wow.
A couple of days.
Power rankings early. That was annoying.
So where are you going, Shaq?
Off air. Let's go, Dan.
Oh,
Wrap this
international
up.
power rankings.
No, please, no.
It's hard enough as it is. Hard enough as it is.
Professional.